load flow analysis in ETAP software that depends on the different configurations, different load conditions. Based on the load requirement, we need to perform the load flow analysis. Suppose whatever the load requirements are there in a power system network in summertime, that may not be exactly same as in winter season. So the load requirement, that power consumption, definitely that will differ from season to season, or based on the different scenarios. Suppose normal running condition, emergency running condition, during winter load, during summer load. So there are the different types of requirement. So how to analyze all the requirements, considering all the situations, how can a power system engineer perform the load flow analysis? This video will cover that part. So whenever we are modeling any load here, let's a typical load, suppose this is the lump load here. If we go to the editor, load editor, here under this nameplate tab, we can see here this design. This is 100%, normal 85%, it may be 90%, or as per the requirement. So it will change the motor load kilowatt MVR, or the static load. So all the figures will be changed based on the loading category. So this is basically called the loading category. So design is 100%, but during when we consider the normal load flow, normal running condition, or the normal loading condition, better to say, so in that situation maybe 90% load will be there. So 90% loading. So for this particular load, during normal situation, this 90% loading will be considered. Suppose in winter load, so if we consider this load will be running during winter season, let's say this is 60% winter season, this will run 60%, and during summer season, intentionally I'm keeping it 0 so that it will be easier to understand whenever we are performing the load flow analysis. Okay, so let's say this winter loading is 60%. Based on that, the kilowatt rating and that means active power and the reactive power requirement, those are calculated automatically. So we need to define only the loading category here. What is the percentage loading? So this is considered during winter load. So click OK. And one more, here is the LV lump load. Let's define this load 1 MVA load. Let's define it here. This will be applicable during summer load. Let's say 80% load. So this is the megawatt and megawatt rating. So this is defined as summer. Now, how to perform the load flow analysis considering the different scenarios? Let's quickly go to the load flow tab here, and here is the study case editor, load flow study case editor. If we go here, loading, under this loading tab, we can see this loading category. Loading category is normal, so it is considered normal, or you can say design, or break, winter load, summer load, like this. What does it mean? To understand this, let's go back to the load whatever we have defined. Suppose this LV lump load, whatever we have considered it will be running, that load will require power supply during the winter season. And as you can recall here, this LV lamp load we have considered this during summer season. So if we select here under this loading category, if we select here this winter load, that means this LV lamp load 3, this will consume the power supply. There will be load flowing towards this load. But during winter season, since this is defined during summer season only, winter season this is 0, so it should be 0. There should not be any power flow to this LV lamp load 4. Let's simulate in this software. Let's say this is winter load, so we are simulating during winter load. Okay, so keeping all other configurations, all other parameters same, just quickly let's run the load flow analysis. Okay, now if you look closely here, this load was assigned for the winter load 60%, so that's why power is flowing, here. uh, let's the kilowatt, let's change the unit here. Okay, so it was intended for the winter load, that's why this power is flowing here. But for this LV lamp load, you can see this was for the summer load, winter load was 0, so that's why there is no power supply, there is no power flowing towards this load. And now let's change this loading category as summer load. If we change to this summer load, let's say what's happened. Run this load flow once again. Yes, so the reverse scenario we can see here. Since this load was assigned for the summer season, so that's why this power is flowing, power is consumed by this load. But here for this load, this power is not assigned during summer season, so that's why the requirement, the load requirement, the power supply consumption, that power supply requirement for this for the summer season is like this. So we can analyze only the during summer season, what is the load requirement and what is the bus voltage profile, what is the system power factor at different voltage levels, at different buses. We can analyze with the help of this different configuration. So this is the beauty of this software. In a single page, we can analyze, we can simulate different case scenarios. So in that way, we can define the loading, whatever we are assigning there. Suppose there are some emergency loads, so you need to select the emergency from the drop down list, and if you assign some emergency loads here, then only the emergency loads it will consider during this load flow study case. Okay, now now how to change or how to customize this, um, loading category here. As you can see, this is the list, this is the default list. So suppose we need to change this nomenclature. So how to do that? Go to the project, here setting, here this loading and generation categories, and in this page you can rename, you can edit here, you can rename. Suppose Yeah, suppose you want this winter load or summer load. Suppose here you want to add here spring load like this. So this is editable like this. You can edit this one and then press OK. So these 10 options will come there. So based on the project requirement, you can customize this also. Different loading categories you can customize. One more thing I forgot to mention, here under loading category, these are the loading category, different categories, and in the right hand side you can see this is generation category. So for this generation category, here also design, normal, shutdown, emergency, standby, startup. So all these options are available here. Suppose there is a generator in the system. So in that case, suppose there's the emergency or during shutdown, what is the requirement, or what is the status of the power system network you want to check. So you can choose from this drop down also. So this is generation category and this is the loading category. This loading category is applicable for the loads which are being added to the switchgear buses, and this applicable for the generators connected to the switchboards. So like this you can define and assign all the loading categories during different load flow configurations. If you have any queries in this regard, you can drop your comments and definitely I will come back to you.